Trophy hunting can be incredibly fun, but sometimes very overwhelming when trying to decide what games to put your time and effort into. So, if you're new to trophy hunting, then don't worry, I got you. In no particular order, here are the 10 most essential platinum trophies for beginners. Starting out with one of my favourites, Ghost of Tsushima is an incredible experience that should be explored by everyone who owns a PlayStation. Set on the island of Tsushima, you play as Jin Sakai, a war-torn samurai who suffers all kinds of tragedy throughout his life. The game is very approachable with beautiful visuals, some of the crispest combat available, and side content that doesn't feel like a waste of time, sprinkling in so much Japanese lore that the world just feels like such a joy to explore. All of this combined makes for a wonderful platinum experience, and one that will leave you wanting so much more. Nothing is missable, so just have fun and explore the map, grabbing everything you see. You owe it to yourself to play this gem, so go play it right now. The follow-up to Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, also has an easy platinum trophy. The story is much shorter, however it does require a playthrough on New Game Plus. Insomniac have become the masters of gameplay-based trophy lists, encouraging exploration of the world map and taking on little side quests, all the while you're swinging around as Spider-Man with the best web swinging mechanics ever seen. These games are so fun to play, and honestly you should just play both of them before Spider-Man 2 releases later this year. I wanted to highlight Miles here as the platinum is a lot faster to achieve and is the more bite-sized Spider-Man experience. If you have played the Spider-Man series at all, then let me know down below which one is your favourite. Infamous Second Son is a pretty simple platinum trophy. The minimum is 2 playthroughs, one on the bad side and one on the good. You need to complete one of these runs on hard, which is actually easy. The game mechanics are simple and effective, with supernatural abilities that allow you to overcome enemies quite easily. And the rest is history. Clear out the districts and cause mayhem around the city, and this platinum trophy will be yours. I enjoyed this game a lot, and I do feel that Infamous is a more underrated Sony series. So if you like this one, you can also play the expansion First Light, which delves further into another character and has a platinum trophy of its own. Astro's Playroom is my new favourite platformer, and maybe it could be yours. Every PS5 owner had this game packed in with their system as a showcase of the new DualSense capabilities, so there's simply no excuse not to play this little gem. Fun controls and simple level design with catchy music and fun PlayStation cameos throughout make this game one of the easiest games to platinum on this list. It's short, but you'll be definitely wanting a lot more after this one. I spoke about this one also a lot in my 30 Platinums video, so go check that one out if you want to see more about this game. Spyro is a childhood classic for so many of us, and this remastered bundle brings back our favourite dragon back to life with a gorgeous new art style and modern gameplay improvements. Not only are these games stupidly fun, but each one has its own platinum trophy, so you're getting 3 for the price of 1 with this bundle. Spyro is an absolute blast of nostalgia, and I still love it to this day, and these collectathons are some of the greatest adventures of all time. So if you've somehow never played them, then now is 100% the time for you to go and start. I see this game packaged in with Crash a lot also, but those games are also a lot harder to platinum than Spyro. But if you've played them in the past, you might find them super easy, so pick up the bundle or pick up the ones on their own, it's definitely worth it. This game is a polarizing one amongst the community, but for what it is, I would recommend it to any newcomer. Its short and snappy story can leave a lot to be desired, but this game is definitely a fun one nonetheless. I also feel this game got way too much hate just based on the length. The gameplay and visuals are to a decent standard, and the setting is also very detailed and interesting. The shooting feels clean enough, and with regards to collecting trophies, this game makes it pretty easy too. Kill a certain amount of enemies, find some collectibles, and you'll have a fast platinum. This game only runs around 8 hours max, which is basically everyone's biggest gripe. I still think that if you overlook this one, or are looking for something short to play, then this one might be for you, so go check it out for yourself. A smash indie hit that is now known worldwide, Undertale is a delightful RPG based around pacifism, and you find yourself rewarded for talking your way out of fights instead of battling. The dialogue is hilarious, and honestly the game design looks amazing. Lots of colour makes the game stand out, and the battle style is crazy. Sometimes it's a bullet hell shooter mixed with RPG elements, and it makes for a unique system that you don't see anywhere else today. The Platinum Trophy doesn't even require you to finish the game, but I would recommend playing to the end because the story is just too fun to skip. This is going to be free on PS Plus from the 18th of July, so get ready to get another great Platinum for free. Insomniac's second game on this list, and one that is well deserved, Rift Apart is a PS5 exclusive that is up there with the best platformers available. The campaign is very fun and light-hearted, but also throws in some truly emotional moments as well, which makes for a great overall package. Combat and gameplay feel so smooth, and this game is one of the most fun games you can play on the PS5 for sure. If you're a returning Ratchet fan, there's something for newcomers and veterans alike. with the platinum being very simple, mostly requiring exploration of each level, collecting items and gadgets, and at around 15 to 20 hours, this game is one well worth playing through. Horizon Zero Dawn is an open world RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world that's been ravaged by machines and currently holds many secrets. The first time I played this game, I was so invested in the story and characters. Whilst the gameplay is fun, it could definitely see improvements, which they fixed with Forbidden West. This is pretty typical for an open world RPG trophy list, and is mainly based around collecting the various collectibles around the map and finishing side quests. This game is an interesting twist on the current action-adventure crop with a mesh of many popular games, so if you haven't given this one a try yet, make sure you do. And if you like this one, then go check out the sequel. Last but definitely not least, we have God of War 2018, the reboot and reimagining of Kratos' lineage, which switches the mythology to bring a completely fresh experience. Unlike previous God of War games, 2018 went for a more cinematic storytelling approach, which has worked wonders for the studio. Kratos has more depth as a character, and the journey with his son is a compelling one, which really makes you think at times. Combat's shifted now to a first-person action RPG, similar to Souls games, and is pretty good for this game for sure. The trophies are mostly for 100% in the game, which is likely to take around only 40 hours. There's only one tough challenge here, being the final Valkyrie Queen. You know who I mean. That's all for today's video. Leave a comment down below, a game that you think is essential for new trophy hunters, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.